Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Did a big show just end or something? Because my feed is blowing up with House of Dragon finale spoiler reviews. So instead of having a big long review, I just wanted to let you know what I thought, because this has been probably one of my favorite shows so far this year. The top 10 countdown of 2022. It's going to be really competitive. So if you've watched my channel and watched my House of Dragon reviews, I predicted that Daemon was going to end up with the throne. Looks like I was wrong. Although I was kind of half right, or maybe a quarter right, because he is married to the person who lays claim to the throne. She's not quite on the Iron Throne. So the last couple episodes really ratcheted up the drama. King Viserys was a character that I absolutely loved. I loved that last episode he was in when he was just looking at his family and trying to get them to see the value in each other before he knew once he dies, they're all just going to try to kill each other because they're all throne hungry and none of them are as peace loving as he is. That episode was probably my favorite. But then after his death, seeing the different way the two families handled it, whereas his wife, aka daughter's best friend, was trying to do the right thing. I think by the end of the season, we really saw that out of all the people in the show, her and Princess Rhaena were probably the most truest characters we've actually ever had on Game of Thrones, because both of them wanted to do the right thing. Both of them loved their children and also value what's going to happen with the entire Westeros. And so I really appreciated that, especially when in her episode, she realized that even her own father was corrupt and he was trying to get the throne at all costs for his family, even more so than she actually thought. And I thought the whole scene where the guy was loving up on her feet was kind of weird. But I am curious, is he the new guy? Who's the one you hate the most in this show? There's been some memorable people in Game of Thrones, the first season of it, that people loved and hated. So this season, House of Dragon had a few. I think he's one of the number one contenders, along with some of the blonde boys. So now looking at Rhaena's family, she, of course, had the heartbreaking scene where she not only lost her father, she lost her baby. And she was still holding it together, and she was still all about peace until right at the end when we see this epic dragon battle where we got the monster dragon versus the little dragon. It was really like if Godzilla fought maybe a Ninja Turtle. That's how lopsided that fight was. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give this one the lofty A++. This is going to get the gamut of approval. This is the highest award I've ever given out. I loved this season completely. I loved the time jumps. I know some people didn't. I liked that it really progressed the story, so we really got to see King Viserys story contained into one season. It's not spread out over multiple seasons. And, watching him slowly decay while maintaining the love for his family got me hooked. We didn't get to see a good conclusion for Daemon. He is an angry man. He wants war more than anybody. It looks like in season 2, he's going to get it. He was a huge fan favorite. We also didn't get to see a showdown between him and his nephew. I'm hoping in season 2 we get that, because we had that awkward moment where looks like things are going to get violent, and then they kind of crossed paths and gave the... So, who knows? I cannot wait for season 2. I'm going to keep this review short because I'm sure you've probably already watched a bunch of other ones. And I thank you for checking out my channel. Hit that subscribe button, or maybe it's on that side. It's my little face reading a comic book. It's the quickest way to make sure that when season 2 comes out, you and we're ready to talk some Game of Thrones.